Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I saw a comment yesterday on a Facebook group, and it's just like, I think it was the one that the comment that broke the camel's back, because I've heard this comment a number of times in various situations for various reasons, and it just makes me think. It's like, why do people have this kind of thinking, or how do they or how do you help them in seeing a different sort of thinking? Like, why all the time? Like, why do certain people? Maybe some of you watching this, why do you think you're inferior to all these other people that we're networking with? Why do you think you're less than those people? Now, what I'm getting at here is, and these people I'm talking about are people that have regained their health, or people that have healed some serious health issues in their life. I think the comment I heard specifically was somewhere along the lines of, "Oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I had the willpower you did." And it was somebody that was just, they had lost, I forgot, they had lost a bunch of weight, or they had cleared something up. I don't remember the particular on this one, because I hear this all the time, and it's for a myriad of causes. It's over people that have lost weight, it's over people that have cleared their skin, it's over people that have healed some sort of disorder. But it's always that comment. It's always, "I wish I had the willpower to do that. I wish I could do that. I admire you. I admire you for doing this." I mean, why? I don't quite get any of that stuff, because to be honest, and let me explain this statement, because it might seem like I'm saying something not mean, but it might just be misunderstood. Most of the people I see succeeding or healing something major or losing a bunch of weight are nobody special. Now, what I mean by that, I'm not saying that as an insult, that like they're nobody special. We're all somebody special, we're all very special and unique creations, but these people don't have there's not some trait about them. There's not some reason, some physical reason that made it easy or made them a different type of person. There's not something that makes you a lesser person that can't do the same thing. The only difference between the people that are doing it and the people that are trying, lamenting over it, or always, like, "Oh, I wish I could do this," is just haven't flipped that switch that I talk about yet. All the difference is in these people that have lost a lot of weight, healed things, what have you. They're all normal people as best as I can see, but they all just set their mind that they were going to get better. They all set their mind that they were going to get healthier, and they just basically kind of put their nose to the grindstone and did it. There wasn't any magic, there wasn't any special advantage they had. They just simply decided that this was important enough for them to change their lives and do it. It's something, I wish I could explain it in a way sometimes. It's one of those things like you have to have that, that aha moment to understand that aha moment. And I'm trying to think of what the difference was in my life, because there's been many times in my life where I lost some weight or I got healthier again, but it never stuck as a lifestyle for a long period of time. I mean, it could stick for a while. I could stay in shape and I could be fairly healthy for, a couple of years at a time. Stay trim, eating pretty good, not eating like I do now, not being that next level of health. But I don't know, this last time there was just something that once I heard about raw vegan, once I decided to be vegan, it just flipped. Somehow, the very first weekend that I heard about this stuff, I just knew. I mean, not to say I've made a lot of mistakes, have not been perfect, still not saying that the way that I do things is the perfect way to do it, but I'm going in the right direction. And like I say, from that very first time I heard about this, I knew this was for me, and I knew I could stick to it. It's actually one of the easiest health plans in the world, if you want to call it a health plan, to stick to, because we can eat all the time. But I guess that's getting into some psychology too, people explain some of this psychological stuff to me, and I actually studied psychology in university. I graduated with a major in psychology. Not that that means anything. That just means you basically took, if you've just got a BA, did I have a BA or a BS? A BA. Well, I do have BS too. In psychology means nothing. It means basically you could be an orderly in a psychiatric institution. So I just took the basic stuff like the Freud and the Skinner and the Jung and all the different various stuff, but all mine was general. I don't know this, I don't know specific patterns of thinking and whatever. So I guess there is a big psychology behind that, and I guess it stems from the childhood, although I'm not a Freudian who believes everything comes from the mother. I guess it does come from childhood, like how you were built up, your self-esteem. And I guess a lot of these people just have self-esteem issues and feeling like they're not worthy. Somebody made a comment the other day, and I really appreciated the comment because I enjoy getting perspective on other people that I don't understand. I mean, I guess I don't understand that because I've always had a fairly healthy self-esteem. A healthy self-esteem, I hope, without trying to be egotistical. I don't think like, oh, I'm the greatest thing in the world, but yeah, I do feel like I'm my most valuable asset. Now, it might be a little bit different thinking for a single person with no children, also in that capacity, but still, when you do some of these things, whether it's like you don't feel like you can do this, I think that's one of it too. It's like there's people that feel like they can't do this for some reason. They're not as good as the other person, or they're not as strong as the other person. And I think there's people that just feel almost guilty, like they don't deserve that, like they have obligations, they have a family to take care of, they have kids, they have a husband, they have a wife, and it's almost like anything just for them is kind of frivolous. I've seen this thinking more in mothers, mothers that take care of everybody else but don't take care of themselves. But in the end, this is we can't do, if we're not healthy, we can't do any good for anybody else. Think about this. If you need a little bit more motivation or a little bit more permission to focus on yourself, you're always going to be the best version of yourself to help other people, to help your family, to just keep your family going, to be there for your family, to help others outside your family. The healthier you are, you're a more efficient organism. The healthier you are, so you're actually doing something for the unit when you're taking care of yourself. But those are those two are the only kind of reasons I can kind of understand it, is because yeah, I mean, I don't know, like you just really have to value yourself. You have to, that, I guess that's, and that's not my area of expertise, all this self-love and stuff, because like I say, I think I've always been pretty healthy in this area, but you have to value yourself. You have to come to the realization that you're worth this. You're worth taking the time to improve your health. And you deserve this. You can't constantly put other people first. And you can't constantly, whether there's other people to deal with or not, you can't constantly have negative thoughts about yourself. And then, sometimes you just need a little, what's the word I'm trying to think of? You just need a little confidence, You need a little confidence that you can, just follow the plan. There's a process here. There's so many good people on YouTube that you can follow what they've done. They go down, they give you generalities. They give you particulars. There's recipes out there. There's so many people you can emulate. There's so many people with inspiring stories, and they're no different than you. We're all pretty much the same. We're just trying to get through this thing called life. And we all have the same capabilities, and you're psyching yourself out when you consider yourself a failure at this lifestyle, this high-carb vegan lifestyle, this healthy way of living. Just flip that switch, decide you're going to do it, decide you're worth doing it, and decide that there's no if Joe's done it, if Sally has done it, I can do it, because you can. Listen, all this thing is, and I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over and over, that's why I kind of try to go from the motivational aspect of this. The food, you can work all that out. You can figure out the percentages, the ratios, how much of this, how much of that. That just comes with time, learning a little bit more, tweaking, feeling, experimenting. But it all really stems from you just setting your will. Are you going to do it, or are you not going to do it? And can you do it? Can you not do it? And of course you can do it. So anyhow, just a little motivation. Don't ever think you're less than others. Don't ever think that these people are doing these great things that you can't do. You can do if you just trust yourself, trust the process, you can have just as good exciting results as anybody out there. Anyhow, hope you guys like this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and hope you are, well, we're getting close to the weekend. Very close. Today's hump day when I'm doing it. You'll probably see it on Thursday, so have a great day, folks. See ya. Peace.